to the penalty on Chapman, we're going to have to take the face-off in the Raptors' defensive zone. Martin to take the face-off. It's Martin, Edwards, Lombardo, and looks like Bronson there with the puck. He comes down with it. Does his own zone entry. He's looking for in front. Lombardo takes it. Skates looks for the opening. Edwards sends it back. Bronson with it. Tries a little something, cannot. And the Raptors, Junior Canes send it down ice. That's going to be an icing.
Shoot the puck, buddy.
Edwards, one of the faster skaters on the team, suddenly goes real slow. But that's how those things work when you're trying to get an icing. 3:27 remaining. 0.8 seconds left in the first period penalty. 40 seconds left in the second penalty. Shot on net, knocked away by the Junior Canes goalie. Martin keeps it in. Sends it over. Martin back over to Edwards. Edwards holds the puck, looks over from Martin, over to Edwards. Sends it back, over to Edwards from the point. Shot! Score! Who takes it off two? Pull in front! Second opportunity, it's loose. Martin now, he gets it knocked away. Sent out to the point to Edwards. Edwards takes it, shoots from the point. Stopped by the Golden Bears, now pinned in. Raptors have it behind the net, in front. Still nothing there. Out to the point again. Shot, rebound, shot, score! For players alert, that's an opportunity for an unblocked shot. Anyway, we're underway. Edwards sends the pass over. advance forward. Banning and Reed both after it. Banning will take it into the corner. Takes a hard check there. Still tied up. Banning tries to get a piece of it. Bronson has it. Sends it over to Reed, over to Banning. Edwards sends it on. It's bounced over. Banning will get a piece of it. Edwards will tie it up in the corner. He puts it on net. Takes a little bit of contact. Martin, though, now he'll bring it around. Edwards from the point. He'll send it back to Martin in the corner. Martin sends it off the boards. Bronson there to pick it up. He sends it back the other way. Phantom sends it around. Winters goes to send it to center it. Stick tied up. Martin goes down. Puck in front, just missed by Amistadi. Puck dump out. Amistadi stops it. Puck still in possession as the Raptors progressively do line changes. Second period. If you are down, it is 3-11. Sent around the other way. Hard to Kehoe. Fumbled it. Poole will take it, though. Has an opening. Manages to get past the official, which is not something that we've been able to do all the time. Puck is lost. Poole will pick it back up. Tries to send it over to Lombardo. Lombardo can't get to it. Edwards tries to keep it in. Fire get it forward. But the Raptors will take it the other way. Edwards gets a piece of it to kill the offside. Sent out. Lombardo loses a stick. Edwards on his horse. Gets it away. Sends it forward. Edwards fights for it on the boards. Fire have it. They try to send it in. Goes off of Bolduc's pads. Martin takes it behind the net. Sends it over to Guido. Guido sends it forward. Goes into Collins' skates. He tries to send it across ice. Can't get to it. Edwards takes it away. He'll hold on. Sends it over to Guido. Guido takes it, sends it over to Keeter. Shot! Score! Martin will take the face-off here. Collins and Guido, his forwards. Edwards and Winters, the defenseman. Winters gets the puck behind the net. Sends it over to Guido. Guido has it. Sends it to Collins, who gets a piece of it. Icing wiped off, which is good because it wasn't going to get that far anyway. Collins sends it behind the net. Guido has it in the corner. Attempted to send it over. Winters tried to catch it in. Good check there. Swamp Rabbits player tries the good old hold your head and stay down to get the penalty. It doesn't work this time. Sorry, the Stars tried that earlier. The Raptors have it behind the Rabbits' net. Edwards shoots from the point, but score! But it'll be the Phantoms that end up with the puck. They send it down ice. Phantoms got to set something up. Cross net. Not anything there. Banning tries to get it out. It gets tied up there. Shot on net wide. Phantoms will take it. They try to send it into the slot. Nothing going there. Gets wrapped around. Phantoms try to get it out. Raptors cannot get possession of it, so they send it across the slot again. 2-1-0. Penalty is over. Puck goes. Guido has it. Tries to set it out in front of loose puck. Can't get to it. Kehoe sends it off the shins. Kehoe on his horse, though. Tries to send it. Carried by the Junior Cyclones player. You can't do that. Sent over. Edwards will take it over to the boards. Hooking penalty on Hooking penalty on Kehoe will put the Raptors on the penalty kill for the first time this afternoon.
Hey, is it going to be 1.5 minute penalty? 1.5 minute, right? Okay, thank you. Appreciate it, guys.
Relax, guys. This doesn't help at all. Collins sends it down ice.
There's no icing! No icing!
Okay. Literally, not helping. 9:29 left in the second period. 1:26 remaining in the penalty. Icing called, and it shouldn't have been, so the face-off was deep in the Raptors' offensive zone. Roberts dumps it in. They don't call icing this time. The aggressive Raptors penalty kill here. Puck sent deep in. Edwards will go chase after it. Edwards practices that shot way too often. Travis Collins on his horse. In front. Shot, score! Incredible play there from the Raptors. Edwards goes, clears it clear across the ice. Put it away, though. Sends it over to Winters. Bounces around his skates. Edwards takes it, slapper off the pads. The Junior Canes send it around. They have it in neutral zone now. Send it forward. Little contact there by Roberts. Easton Martin now with the puck behind his goal. It gets sent down ice. Jacoby Bronson, welcome back. Tries to get a hold of the puck. It bounces back. Roberts over to Edwards. Edwards will look, send it over to Martin, who gets a piece of it, but Collins dumps it in. Behind the net, Junior Canes have it. Martin puts on the pressure, so it goes around the other way. Junior Canes send it around the boards the other way. Gets sent out to the slot. They can't get it. Edwards will win the foot race. Fights for it, gets it, sends it forward. Advanced. Drawing the call. Puck down again. Thunder will have it. They'll bring it in. Edwards gets a piece of it and sends it around the boards. Keener will pick it up, send it over to Guido. Guido gets a piece of it, but Edwards has the clearing, and he's got Collins with him. Shot on net, off the post! Tied up. Phantoms have it. Right in off the boards there. Amistadi will send it around the boards. Poole will chase after it. Sent in, bouncing puck behind the net. Puck is sent around. Edwards tried to pin it, but he could not. We're left with a 2-on-1. Shot by the Phantoms, stopped by Bolduc. They'll try to advance it into the slot. Edwards gets it away. Edwards cuts off the puck. Butts it around. Sends it over to Lombardo. Lombardo tries to send it over. Edwards will take it, though. He's got a little bit of open ice. Tries to send it over to Poole. Poole can't get to it. So tied up there on the boards. Lombardo will try to get to it. The goaltender. Keener has it now, but it's out of the zone. So they'll fight it mid-ice. Edwards has it now back, sends it over to Bronson. Bronson will do the zone entry. He gets around the one defender, shoots high, score! A beauty of a shot.
Beautiful.
Question. Here we go again. Guido flips it forward. Bronson goes after it. Sent around the corner. Edwards peleys it forward. He keeps it in. Sent over to Bronson. Bronson loses the handle. Ricochets off the boards. Sends it all the way down ice. So we'll get a face-off again in the Raptors' offensive zone. However, the power play is essentially done now with 1 second left. The same way that I mentioned before, if you'll note, Edwards getting ready to drop back because he knows that the Phantoms already sending their player off the ice. So tied up. Collins has it, shoots. It's loose, covered. Guido loses it behind the net. Rarely our Dogs will attempt to get something going here. They send it forward. Goes over to Bolduc. Bolduc has it over to Dagan Brown. Brown sends it over to Guido. We tried to send it over to Bronson but couldn't get it. Martin has it. He'll dump it in. Sends it back the other way. Edwards with a good keep there. Guido has it. Sends it over to Martin. Shoots and he scores! So that should be a Easton Martin from Anthony Guido and Owen Edwards. Makes it a 6-0 Raptors lead with 38 seconds remaining in the first. Just saying. Anyway, shout out to the point. Brown from the point. Pad save. Picked up by Poole. Poole over to Martin, who sends it around. Brown can't keep it, so he'll send it back. Edwards will have to chase after it into his own zone. He'll hold on to the puck. Loses the handle. Gets sent in. Edwards has it. He'll bring it down ice. Drop past the Pool. Shot. Glove save.
With the check, that was all shoulder, kids. That's how you throw a check. Got movement around the courts. Timmy Winters dumps it in. Edwards going after it because that kid's looking to check him back, and it's not going to work. Pressure around the board. Tito going after it, but he goes after the point. Shot from the point is wide. Columbus still has the puck though. It gets a little bit loose. Edwards chases after it, knocks it forward. Picks it over, throws goes forward, Kehoe. And that's going to be an offset. The Raptors fan base getting vocal. Perhaps it's just one play. Easton Martin was caught with his fan base cheering him on. It's Collins to Martin. Collins takes the ball. But Columbus takes it back. They're going to try to move in right here. They'll dump. Boldick takes the ball. Wraps it around the board. Martin wraps it back. Boldick does not have a stick. Edwards has given Boldick his stick. So Edwards is without a stick and just chooses to knock down the Columbus player because that's what you can do when you don't have a stick. Wow. Wisely, Boldick